Are you guys excited to learn about volcanoes?
Yeah!
All right. So, I'm going to talk about four different kinds of volcanoes. Did you guys know that there's different kinds? Not all volcanoes are the same. Aiden, do you know of a volcano that's close to where we live? Mount Rainier. That's right. Okay, well, the first kind we're going to talk about is not the kind that Mount Rainier is. It's the kind that Hawaii is.
Yeah, that one and the big one and other one
Yeah.
Dad.
You guys remember in the movie Moana?
Yeah.
Remember the lava monster? Teka?
Yeah.
Teka is a lava monster that comes from a Hawaii type volcano. This kind of volcano is called a shield volcano. You can see a little bit of a shield volcano right here. The thing about shield volcanoes, and the reason why they're shaped like that, is because their lava is what we usually think of when we think of lava. Their lava is that orange, really hot lava, and it runs like a river. So you can see in this picture here, the lava coming out is like a river, huh? Now, we're going to take a look at this right here. This is what's called the VEI, Volcano Explosivity Index.
Little dot.
A little dot, that's right. That means that this type of volcano doesn't make big booms. Even though lots of lava can come out and it can shoot up in the air like a fountain of water,
And
it doesn't blow up like a bomb. It sprays more like a fire hose. On the VEI scale, they're usually a 0 or a 1. Now, this next type of volcano is called a lava dome. Lava domes usually come up in the crater of another type of volcano that we'll talk about in a minute. The lava in this kind, all of the lava is stuck right here. It didn't go anywhere in a river. And it didn't go boom either, like a big bomb. It comes out real slow. Squeezes out. It doesn't really go very far. So that's a lava dome. This kind is kind of exciting. It's called a cinder cone. And it can't, look at this one. See, it's a little bit bigger and it's moved over a little bit more. That's because they are a little bit more explosive. Sometimes they can go boom, pop, poof. They can throw rocks way up in the air.
And do far away.
Yeah, you see this whole volcano right here? That is just a big pile of rocks. All of those rocks came out of the ground as lava first, and then they turned into rocks. You know the rocks that are up on Grandma's and Grandpa's porch? The hot lava rocks that you guys play with that have all the holes? That's what these are. These type of cinder cone volcanoes make big, huge piles of rocks.
Oh.
Okay, so the last type that we're going to talk about is stratovolcanoes or composite volcanoes. These make the tallest and steepest volcanoes. Mount Rainier is a composite volcano. Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, composite volcanoes. Also, Mount Hood in Oregon is a composite volcano.
There's 5 of them.
Yeah, that's because composite volcanoes can be a little bit explosive. Sometimes they can be very explosive. They can be anywhere in between. So sometimes composite volcanoes can sometimes can make some lava flows, rivers. Usually they just send out big, huge clouds. So let's talk about some of the hazards that come from these different kinds of volcanoes. So let's go back all the way up to the top here. And we're going to go back to the shield volcano. Most of the hazards that come from this type of volcano are like this. Lava flows. They don't go very fast, but anything in their way is going to get burned, just like these trees and just like this house. So there's something called viscosity. Can you guys say viscosity? So what flows easier, water or honey? What one goes faster? Water or honey? Water, huh? Good job, Sarah. That's right, water goes faster. That's because honey is more viscous.
And it's more sticky.
It's more sticky. That's a good way to say it, Hannah. Very good. So, well, this type of lava right here is more sticky than this lava. And so instead of coming out in rivers, it comes out as blobs. And that's where you get all the rocks that we get. Remember, when this stuff comes out and it turns hard, what does it turn into? A cinder cone. Now, this one is dangerous too because even though the lava isn't coming in a river, it's still throwing them out there. Sometimes those blobs are only little tiny, and sometimes they're as big as a car. Sometimes when they come landing, they blow up. And that's why they're called lava bombs. And sometimes when they hit the ground, they blow up.
They were lava bombs.
Now, another thing that's dangerous is here. Okay, here's the volcano down. Yeah, so here's the volcano, and coming out of it is clouds. What's in the cloud? Ash.
Ash.
That is a volcanic cloud made out of volcanic ash. And ash in a volcano is not like ashes out of a wood fire. Out of a wood fire, the ash is really soft and fine, and you can swish it between your fingers. But out of a volcano, it's hard and gritty like sand. So all of that stuff up in the air is like a lot of sand in a cloud. And it's super hot. So what if you were flying in an airplane and you went right into that cloud? Would that be fun? No.
Nope.
All of that sand might make you crash. All of that ash. So, and then those clouds, look, you see this stuff coming out?
Yeah.
That's the ash coming down, and it can cover people's houses too. Now, the last hazard, two more hazards we're going to talk about. This one is called a pyroclastic flow. It's like a cloud, but instead of going up, it's going down. This cloud goes up away from the volcano. This one goes down the side of the volcano. You see that car trying to get away? Oh boy, he better go fast. The last one is something called a lahar. And lahar, think about this. Think about a whole bunch of mud and water and rocks all smashed together. And there's so much of it, it's coming down the mountain in a big river of mud and water and rocks.
It covered some of houses and cars.
That's right.
And a lot of stuff.
And it comes down the mountain super fast. So, do you guys want to see a few videos of what some of these look like?
Yeah. Go.
Now, this is a Hawaiian lava flow on a shield volcano. And they're going to show us really quick. The camera's going fast. But look how the lava is it fills up different pockets of it. And then it'll fill up a different pocket. And then it'll fill up a different pocket. And then it will overflow. This one is a lava dome growing in the crater of Mount St. Helens. And you see this part right here, how it's getting bigger and bigger? And then pieces of it are falling down. It's collapsing. And look right here, it's starting to grow right here. You see how the rock is squeezing out of the ground? So this is a lava dome. And it's squeezing up. And then pieces of it fall down. And this is showing day and night, day and night. This is showing over a lot of days. This is 4 years worth. Now this one is cool because this one's not an actual volcano, but this teacher in this video used something called ammonium dichromate and lit it on fire. And I couldn't find any videos of an actual cinder cone, but this one is pretty good because it shows what a cinder cone acts like. And so the stuff is glowing and it's turning black as it falls down. Oh, look at that. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. And it's showing out.
Okay, now this last one is a composite volcano. This is a stratovolcano erupting. And so the camera is a long ways away. You see that big, huge cloud coming out there?
And there's a person walking towards it.
Look how big that cloud is.
Yeah, it goes all the way to the sky. And it stays
Look at this one. Boom! That is why, remember when I showed you how some of them are more explosive than other ones? This is one that's really, really explosive. Look at all that cloud, all of that stuff just came out so fast. So these are the different types of volcanoes that we talked about. Shield volcanoes, which have a low VEI and mostly have rivers of lava. Lava domes, which also have a low VEI. And the one thing I didn't talk about with lava domes that can be dangerous is the sides can fall and drop lots of rocks and landslides. Then there's cinder cones, which have a little bit bigger VI, that they throw up blobs of lava and lava bombs. And then stratovolcanoes or composite volcanoes. So those are the most dangerous. And they can have lots of different VEIs, even way up really high explosivity. They can make big, huge ash clouds, pyroclastic flows, lahars. These guys can also throw up the lava bombs and blobs and have lava rivers. These guys are dangerous.